All right, so we're in April now, and it's the Autism Awareness Month in April. And yeah, I'm here to say that some of these councils, the government do not deserve to celebrate our children. They don't. You guys don't deserve to celebrate our children this month. You don't. So this month of April, we celebrate, the SEN moms, the SEN moms. We celebrate each other. It's hard work, but we are being treated. Our children are being treated as second class citizens. Some of them, we are fighting for everything we have to fight for. Every single thing is like bam, bam, bam. So you cancels. You don't deserve most of you. I mean, some councils are trying, with that neurodivergent kids and adults, kids and adults, but most of the you councils got a long way to go. And sometimes I think, who are these governors in your panels, who is making these decisions for you guys, be like when it comes to stuff like EHCP, when it comes to, just children's educational session, where they need to be. I'm just like, what is wrong with you guys, And after the pandemic, we've seen loads and loads and loads of children, that needs additional help, SEN help, disabilities. We've seen loads more. And first of all, there is not enough special schools to put our children in. There isn't. And now the fight I'm going through personally is, because my child goes to a mainstream school with but it's got a hub that supports kids with additional needs, and now they're being shut down. So if I see one more council, be like, oh, it's Autism Awareness Month in April, but you guys are treating us parents like shit in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and now in April, you'd be like, oh, why are you doing this for autism awareness? No, you're not doing shit. Simple, you're not doing shit. When I tell you guys, I used to be really, really chilled and quiet. But when it comes, because my child is only 4, about to be 5. But the last 4 years, when I tell you, and I had to open my mouth and start talking. I have to open my mouth and start talking. I have to deal with speech therapy, occupational therapy, coffee mornings, IEP meetings. I've got grey hair. I'm stressed, overstressed, understressed. I've seen parents cry in meetings, coffee meetings. Their child is not connecting with them, and I've seen fathers cry, African fathers cry. Are emotional. I am tired. I'm just here to say, please, this April, some of you councils, I mean, some councils are actually trying. Some councils, are actually trying. With neurodivergent kids, they're actually trying, but there is still a long way to go, because this is like 2025. Because we just starting, or I'm just starting this journey. Myself, because I would have thought, I would have, it would have been blah blah blah, but it's not. It's just going from bad to worse. Still a long way to go, and parents not being listened to. The teachers don't know much about SEN. Even some of them are SEN themselves. They pretend not to know much about neurodivergent. Some teachers, not all of them. The governors, the councils, the government. It's like when it comes to SEN, like even the sensory toys, everything is like twice, double the price when it comes to like SEN, anything related to SEN, special educational needs. I am tired. Yeah, I'm just here to say that some of you guys do, and as well, but when it comes to the parents, of special education, or the parents, we cannot, we can't, we have to talk, because if you don't talk about it, it's not real. And if it's not real, it's not happening. If it's not happening, it's not real, basically. So, as much as I am now an advocate for my child, you know, but once you have that diagnosis, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get help, but what help? Hey, bitch, you're on your own. What help? So this month of April, I just want, to celebrate the people that actually care about our children, and the special teachers, I mean, some people do care, but they don't have the government. Some people that work for the councils and the government, it's just cuts basically, just and some people do care, but they don't have the power in their hands, and so we want to celebrate those kids, and then because I see loads of like because in the morning hours I see loads of like special buses who want to celebrate, the again, not everyone that works with kids in special education deserve recognition, because you guys are horrible. Well, some of you guys that work in with kids with send kids are just horrible. But we just want to celebrate, the good, caring people that really care deeply for our children, not the ones that don't or just pretend to. Yeah. So this month of April, parents, you have to talk. You have to talk, or else your child is going to feel the effect. You have to talk. Because for me, I'm quite chilled. I know for my child to be in the best educational setting, come May, if the council decided to shut my child's school down, I'm gonna have to find another one. And what eventually what they want to do is like, due to Brexit, the low birth rate in Lambeth and etc. I think they just want like bigger classes and then save money, and you start with the vulnerable people. These are vulnerable children. And that's what I keep saying. Some of you cancels, you know, it doesn't, it's not rocket science that you don't bully vulnerable. You don't, just don't. You want to take from the vulnerable and be like, oh, I've saved money, blah, blah, blah. Good job from the government. You saved money. You got cuts. Everything is money in politics, basically. It's not easy. I am tired of fighting. I mean, I'm still going on, but I'm tired. You know, I've got, if I take my wig out, I've got grey hair. It's like every single morning, I have to occupation occupational therapy. I'm like, I'm still on the waiting list. God knows, for you. That's another story for another time. Speech therapist, that's another story for another time. Currently my child only has 2 hours of speech therapy through the school. Again, that's another fight for another time. I've been to so many meetings. The parents, the guardians, everyone is just fighting. It's just like Mike Tyson, punch, punch, punch. I am tired. Like, I don't even have that much muscle to punch, but I'm like, "Mm." I don't know how, but anyway, so this month of April, we want to celebrate the people that really care about our children, not the people that don't. Okay, so you guys, you need real parents in your panel. You need real parents in your panel to make decisions for you and us. You just don't. I am tired of fighting. I am tired. I am overwhelmed, overstimulated myself. I am tired of fighting. Anyway, so this is Happy Autism Awareness Month, and I hope we're all fighting for the same. I mean, the parents, we're all fighting. I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm tired.